something different from Dorchester drama. Not Shakespeare, not comedy, not a musical. It's a murder mystery side evil. And there is, I've got here, there's a health and safety warning here. The audience, it tells me I've got to say this, the audience should be made aware that there may be scenes of a... Talking of health and safety, I have to be serious just for a moment. I have to let you know where the emergency exits are. In the unlikely event that the building needs to be evacuated, we have 3 emergency exits in this building. One is the one where you just come in through, that is also an emergency exit, they're all signed. Immediately opposite, on your left and front there, is another one, and there's a further one at the back of the hall, on the left-hand side, my right, your left. That's 1, 2, 3 emergency exits, which I'm sure we won't need. Right, and also, another, in my parish notes here, I have to say the usual thing, we've got any mobile phones switched on. Right, now you may have noticed there's 1 or 2 of the cars still wandering around earlier. If you did have to catch any of them, sorry, that's what I said about that. Right, let me explain the order of the evening's play that we're doing tonight. Very shortly, we'll be presenting Act 1, Dying for a Drink, following which there will be an interval. Your supper will be served. There will be no disorderly queuing brought to your tables by our team of lovely waiters and waitresses. I think I might be one of them, so the other one lovely there, of course. Anyway, I should then allow time for that to settle before we commence Act 2. And this is where the plot really starts. Finish it. You've got the exact already. Is everything all right backstage? Dinner time, I finish Act 2, you'll have a few minutes to complete the paperwork, which you've got various things in front of you, and following that will be the serving of your dessert. See whether there are some rather delicious looking desserts on the side there. And during this time, when you're eating your dessert, and again, this is where the plot really does start, a team of investigators behind the scenes will be combing through the evidence as supplied by you, and then the evil, cunning perpetrator of the dastardly crime will hopefully be unmasked. And there will be some exciting prizes for you. See what happens. Anyway, that completes the voting of the Norwegian chief, eh? sorry. That completes the picture. I was going to have to see it for a moment. And if all is a little bit complicated, don't worry, I will be popping up now and again, also trying to do your hand control in the right direction. Anyway, that's it for me for the moment. So I beg your attention for, I don't even know what it's called. Ladies and gentlemen, Dorchester Drama proudly presents Dying for a Drink.
company's doing very well.
That's why I'm selling it. Selling it?
Selling it?
Selling it.
What for?
Money, of course.
Why? You comfortably off as you are. You can't need the money.
I don't. But I don't want the memories either. Anyway, I didn't get you all here to talk about that. Oh, that must be the others.
Was that the bombshell? Think I need one?
I think it'd be much better if none of us drink in front of Emma. It will only encourage her. She's a bad way as it is.
If you insist, mustn't I be an officer of the law now, must we?
Actually.
Right, introductions first, then a drink. Who remembers Father Back? He very randy.
Oh, my dear, please. I officiated at his interment.
Nice to see you, Father. And who remembers Tess?
I recall we met to go to hospital after the operation.
That's right. I haven't seen you since, until we met just now, on the doorstep.
We arrived at the same time, you know. What a coincidence.
The doctor and I have worked on a few cases together, haven't we, Doc?
Oh, more than a few, over the years. You're retired now, aren't you?
Yes, for about a year now.
Oh, right, so what have you been doing with yourself?
Oh, this and that.
Okay, enough small talk. Take a seat, everyone, wherever you can. I've got something to say to all of you. Aren't you going to sit down then? No.
I think you should, my dear. You do look a trifle unsteady.
It's sloping floor.
Pardon?
A sloping floor would make anyone look unsteady.
Especially if they were drunk. Don't you think, Father? Would anybody else like a drink? Penny dear? No, thank you. Father, you can pretend it's communion wine if it helps.
I'm afraid it's much too early for me.
Anybody else? Just me again. Emma, why are we here? What's going on? It's simple.